I'm Scott from scottguitar.com. In this session I'm going to teach you how to play Funk 49 by the James Gang and Mr. Joe Walsh. This is a great song. It's a funky rock tune as well. I'd like to also invite you to my website, scottguitar.com, where I also offer Skype lessons. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead, zoom on in and get started. Okay, here we are. We're going to do the James Gang Funk 49. The first thing we're going to do is the intro, and we're going to bend G7. Notice we didn't go up too fast. We hit it and let it set at home just for a moment. And at the end of it, we gave it a little push up. Hold that string there. With your little finger, come out here now and play B8. Now pick the G string again in the up position. And then we landed at G5. So we're bending G7. Put your pick on it and hold it, and that cuts the note. Pick B8. Now pick the G string again. Let it fall. G5. Now we're going to do what we call ghost note picking. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here on my right hand and show you what's happening with that. Okay? What we're going to do is we're actually going to take the G string with the pick and put our middle finger on that G string at the same time. So when I pick it, the middle finger is up against the string, so it makes a click. The next thing you'll do, so you're clicking with the pick. Let your left hand fall. Okay, let's go over that again. So we got our pick and our middle finger on the G string. When I pick, it's going to click because the middle finger is on that string. So we're going to pick. The middle finger is actually playing the note. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pick G7, pull off to G5, and then flick G5. Go up a string and do exactly the same thing. Okay, so work on that little section there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our first finger on D, G, and B5. Just a little mini bar there. And we're going to pick the A string, strum down from the A string, and we're going to hammer our middle finger on G6. Just a little bitty blues move is all that is. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our third finger 2 frets higher at the 7th fret on the same 3 strings. That's the D, G, and B. Pick those all at the same time. Come back to the home position. So notice in this position we're using the open A string. In this position we are not. When it comes back to the home position, we're going to grab that A string with the rest of the position. Now what you do is you take your first finger that's on the D, G, and B string, slide that up 2 frets to the 7th fret, and we're going to do a little Rolling Stones chord move. We're going to pick this. We're going to be putting our middle finger on B8 and our third finger on D9. And we strum those 3 strings, hammer, pull those 2 fingers off and strum that position again. Here's what we got so far. third finger back on the 3 strings at the 7th fret, and back to home. Now how about that funky part in there? That all comes from the strumming. I want you to pay attention to the rakes that I'm doing. You hear that? All I'm doing is lightly covering my strings to mute them, and with my right hand doing an up, down, up. And that's 3 strums. When you do the second one, that's only 2. That's an up, down. We go to the next position. That one is 3, up, down, up. Back home for the last position is only 2, so you got 3, 2, 3, 2. Now let me do that slowly for you. Now I'll do it normal speed. Okay, now at the end of every verse, you got this nice little tagline going from the A bar chord to the B bar chord. The first thing we're going to do is D7, D5, and that's A7, and that's A5. Then we go to A3, E3, slide that to A or to E5, and then you play just the top part of an A bar chord. The second one, exactly like the first one, but we're just ending with the A note on the top string. We do those 2 again. Okay, now it goes and does the same moves, but up 2 frets. That one's going to be at D9, D7, A9, A7, and A5. E5, slide that up to E7. B bar chord. Notice I'm only hitting the top 3 or 4 strings, not the high strings. Second one doesn't do a bar chord, it just ends on the B note. Now here's the 4th one in the B position. You ever heard Jimi Hendrix or Stevie Ray Vaughan use this chord? This is a 9-7. Basically what that is, it's an E9, but we're not pressing the bottom string. We're going to press the B string in the next fret. That gives it that hectic rush hour sound. Just like in Purple Haze. Okay, just in case you don't know that chord, that is going to be middle finger A7, first finger D6, and third finger is going to be G7, and the little finger is going to get B8. We got our both E's open because this is an E9 7, so that means we can use our E strings. So at the end of the 4th one, each pattern going to the A and going to the B has 4. The last one, the 4th one in B, Well, I hope you enjoyed this session. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and visit my website at scottguitar.com, where I also offer Skype lessons. Feel free to shoot me an email if you got any questions, any concerns about this stuff, and I'll be glad to try to help you. So until the next time, take care.